and welcome to How to Cook Great Food. With thousands of recipes and millions of views, why not subscribe to our channel and join the family?
Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, and as you can see, just this second finish, we're going to be making a dal. Beautiful Indian spices in here, healthy, cheap, vegan. I really love this. Let's get moving. Okay, let's take a look at some of the ingredients we're going to be using today. Of course, we're going to be using our lentils. Now, this is our red lentil, which is here. But when you actually just boil them for a second, or they will turn that colour. So they are actually that type of lentil or dal. Now what I've done is I've just soaked mine and given them a little boil for 5 minutes. Several ways you can do this. You can go straight in like that. You can soak them for 20 minutes or so, or you can give them a little boil. This way is going to just be a bit quicker. Chopped onions, chopped cilantro or coriander, chopped tomatoes, garlic ginger paste, which is a 50-50 mix of garlic and ginger. Here I've got a little bit of lemon juice. I'll throw that in at the end. Got some powders here, 3 powders today that I'm using. Equal parts of turmeric, chilli powder and coriander powder. And then we've got our whole garam masala right there. Today I'm using some dried red chilli, some cumin seeds and some black mustard seeds. That's pretty much it. We're going to start this off with some oil. Probably going to add a bit of fresh chilli and of course some salt. That's going to do it. So I've got my pan here and got some oil in there. I'm using a sunflower oil today. Some people would put ghee in this, but I'm keeping it vegan, or you could use mustard oil, coconut oil to give it a nice flavour. Now, if you're using your dal like this, you're going to need a pot with a lid. We're not going to need that because I've kind of parboiled mine already. Anyway, let's get moving. Let's drop in our garam masala into this hot oil. So there's our dried chilli, and there's our cumin seeds and black mustard seeds. I just like this little mix. So just a few seconds in the oil to infuse that oil. It will pop and crack. Just let them do their thing. There they go. Now in with the onions and our garlic ginger paste. Now we just want to cook these for like 2 to 3 minutes, stirring all the time. There you go. As you can see, these have now changed colour a little. Now we're going to go in with that tomato. Try and use a nice juicy tomato. And then we're going to go in with our powders. Like I say, today I'm using turmeric, chilli powder and coriander powder. And continuing on this high heat, again stirring all the time. Let's do another 3 minutes. Here we go then, looking absolutely wonderful. I'm going to pop in some fresh chilli. I like to put mine in pretty chunky like that. Optional. Don't forget we do have chilli powder in there. Now going in with my cooked dal. Now when I say cooked, this has got a little bit of a bite on it, so it's not, fully cooked. So we're going to obviously be adding some water to this, or some liquid. But what I like to do first is actually fry this dal just for about, another sort of 4 minutes on a high heat. Get some of the flavours really happening there. Then we'll add some liquid. Beautiful. Just going to add a little bit of garam masala powder now. A couple of nice healthy pinches. Then we're ready to add some salt. Now when I soaked or cooked my dal, I didn't put any salt in, just water. Some people would put salt in and turmeric and sort of cook them up to get a colour happening from the beginning. I didn't choose to do that. Right, in goes water. Cold water I'm going with. Now, depending on how thick or thin you would like your dal, you can judge that yourself and add as much or as little water as you like. That looks wonderful. Okay, what we're going to do now, we're going to bring this to a boil. Once it reaches that point, we're going to go, in my case, for about 10 minutes on it. Once it's boil, lower the heat, 10 minutes, give it a stir every now and then we'll take a look. But like I say, my dal was already soaked. If you're going straight from raw, it's going to take a little longer. Give it a stir every now and then, see you in 10. Okay, there we go. So you basically just need to cook this until your lentils are really nice and soft. You could cook it more than this if you want, until they really sort of break down into a complete puree, but I quite like that consistency of them. Just going to drop in now a little bit of lemon juice, which works really well, and then chopped fresh cilantro or coriander. We can turn the heat off now, and like I say, you can cook this until it reduces down more, or you could even add more liquid to it to make it thinner. Check that for salt. It's going to be fine for me. You might want to add a little bit more. And you've got there a really nice, simple but very tasty vegan dal. I mean, delicious. I could eat this every day of my life, to be honest. Love it so much. Now, if you want to do some tempering, which I'm not going to do here, but tempering is basically, we now can get a little pan, put some other dried spices in, or maybe some chunky cut garlic or something. Get the oil hot, get the seeds in, and then you pour that on the top just as you're about to serve it. That's what tempering is. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you soon. Lots of love.
With thousands of recipes and millions of views, why not subscribe to our channel and join the family?